Welcome back to Mike's Car Stories. Today I'm going to share with you a car story that's near and dear to my heart. When I had gotten my license for about a year, I was driving to a guitar lesson. And this stupid freaking door, the passenger side door, and this little white Mazda B4000, it's a Ford Ranger, it's made by Mazda. But it wouldn't close. So I'm driving along my home street. Driving, and I look at the door, and I look up, no one's coming, I lean over, open up the door, slam it shut, look back up, there's a mailbox in front of my hood, and I was, wonder why there's a mailbox in front of my hood, and then I hit it. That was interesting. Thankfully it wasn't a person standing there, or, oh well, the only way it could have been any better is if I hit a Chihuahua, but hit the mailbox, I stopped the car, look at it. My car wasn't damaged at all, so I was happy. And then the lady of the house comes out, and she saw the whole thing. Are you texting on your phone? No ma'am. My phone's a flashlight. It barely sends or receives calls, much less text. You were texting on your phone! No, I wasn't, ma'am. I'll replace the mailbox for you. Fine! And I propped it back up, and I went on my merry way. So, I still hadn't closed the stupid door on the passenger side yet. So I was a bit on edge. It was kind of tense. I was already late. And right before I get onto the freeway, I stopped underneath an underpass. I get out of the car, closed the door, walked around, opened up the passenger side door, and slammed it shut. But I realized something. My keys were still inside in the ignition. The car was running. And I had just locked myself out. So that was lovely. I'm sitting there looking at my car. It starts to rain a little bit. Looking at my car, I was like, okay, great. I wonder if I can break in. So I look at my car, I walk around, sit on the hood for a while, took a little bit of a nap. I go over to the back. It's a truck that has a camper shell on it. So I look at it, and I jimmied open the tailgate. But I can't open up the top of the shell. So I'm trying to get that open too, and it's not coming. So I crawl underneath the camper shell. I'm sitting there, and there's this old Ford pickup truck with about an ass ton of tools in the back of it. She pulls up. It's very short. Middle-aged man, a very short gray hair, and a mechanic's uniform pops out. Yeah. What'd you do, Sonny? No, it wasn't more like that. It was more like a Marine sergeant's voice. What'd you do, Sonny? Well, sir, I don't know why I called him sir. It was instinct, I guess, but well, sir, it seems I've locked myself out of my car. And it's still running? Yes, sir. Dumbass. So, looked around the wheelbases for a hide key. The Marine drove off. Sitting there, I'd already called my dad by this point. My dad shows up in what is now my car. He stops the car, looks at me, goes underneath to the rear axle, takes a hidden key on a zip tie off, goes over, unlocks the door, and says, "Have fun, Mike." Little late for that one.
Alrighty.